Today is the 15th of December, and so I made a video about what's going on in or a concern that I had about the Israel and Palestine situation after Donald Trump's war criminal style announcement and actual interference in someone else's conflict, 70-year-old conflict, which Israel has obviously taken as a gift. The Zionist movement has taken it as a gift, and essentially is now bombing Gaza in retaliation for some tiny rockets that were fired by Palestinian militia groups into Jerusalem and Israel. And they've responded with extremely heavy fire, and they have also been using water cannon, horseback, brutal violence, rubber coated bullets. I mean, you know, if a bullet's a bullet, isn't it? You know, make it rubber coated, I don't think it's going to make that much difference. Yeah, stun grenades, water cannon, I've said that. And although the European nations have allegedly shown their solidarity and disapproval of Trump's decision, we're going to call him DJ Trump now, because he's not really a president, is he? He's a puppet. So, old DJ Trump's decision, they've all gone against that, and 12 out of the 13 UN countries, I think it is, or UN something or other, only one of them didn't go against it, obviously America, but all the rest have shown solidarity. You've got Turkey, Iran, Libya, obviously all the Muslim countries in that area of the world have now consolidated against Donald Trump, or DJ Trump, and said that, you know, a new intifada or something like that, I can't remember, infada, will rise, and US troops are going to be the target, basically, because they've completely stirred up the Middle East. And what I wanted to say was, despite me watching, I watch Russia Today every single day without fail. I'm not seeing a lot of coverage of this on the BBC. The obviously controlled media. It's on Russia Today every single day. Every single day this is an issue. It's on Al Jazeera every single day. BBC shows a couple of politicians showing their disapproval for it, showing people signing petition against DJ Trump's fucking visit, and I'm pretty disgusted, because it's alright showing disapproval against something, but when you've got innocent people being bombed and killed and ruthlessly suppressed because of a statement that was made by another country, which actually doesn't have any effect on the real situation in Israel or in Jerusalem, between Israel and Palestine. Well, yeah, we need to. You got people being shot, and a number of Palestinians have been killed. No Israelis have been killed yet, of course. Injured, a couple of cops maybe, but we're talking a couple of thousand of Palestinians have been injured or wounded, and I think 4 or 5 have been killed at this current stage. So we should be intervening, because if every EU nation disagrees with it, and all the UN nations disagree with it, then we should be doing something about it, shouldn't we? But they're not. Why is that? Why do we think that might be? I mean, we already had Yemen, that was a problem. Myanmar, Lebanon, kicking off literally around the world. America is becoming very unsettled. Europe is obviously unsettled, with the most settled place on the planet at the moment is probably Russia, and yeah, they're not the best country in the world, but you know, I watched Vladimir Putin's he does these yearly, well, biannually, so he does 2 conferences a year where he has 1,500 journalists. This year's was the biggest, come and question him about affairs, and they brought things to the table like somebody was, you know, fined a lot of rubles for satellite tracking their cow, because the satellite tracker that he bought had a microphone device on it. So he was a farmer struggling, had a little calf, kept running off, wanted to be able to track it. So he faced fine, possible imprisonment, and big fine as well, so it's going to ruin him. One of the journalists brought that to Putin's attention. He said he was going to deal with it. He said he didn't know about this law, and people put GPS systems on cats. So what's the difference between a cat and a cow? Well, obviously quite a big size difference, but you know, essentially livestock, innit? It's an animal. You own it. You don't want to lose it. So he's going to get that sorted immediately. You don't get that kind of democracy in the Western world. They want to demonise Russia. Oh, they're this, they're that. Now they're asking for help in the Korea situation. America is asking Russia for help. Interesting. Anyway, what I think the solution is, with regards to the first subject that I talked about, obviously Palestine and Israel, is that fair enough, the Palestinians and all the Muslim world are going to react to DJ Trump's announcement, and by saying that no, they don't recognise this statement, and that Jerusalem is now being occupied by Israel, and they must unite to retake the land back, which is Palestinian. Now, here's my thought on it. The UN was working towards a peace process where I think the land was going to be neutralised and shared. Of course, DJ Trump has fucked that. But here's the thing. Israel was created in 1947, funded by Jacob Rothschild, after he received a letter saying that the Jewish people needed a home, and I don't disagree that they do need a home. However, there are as well, by the way, just switch on Russia Today and you will see that there are people in Israel that disagree with this, and there are obviously Zionists in Israel that agree with it. But here's the thing, here's my problem with it. A country that was only birthed in 1947, officially recognised I think in 1948, has the right to go into a country that was already very well established and take its land. And then lay claim on some holy land called Jerusalem, because Israel was spoken about in the Bible and Jerusalem was spoken about in the Bible, and now their argument is nowhere is Israel or Jerusalem mentioned, in the Quran. Sort of an invalid argument, really, because the country's only bloody existed for since 1947. yeah, which is obviously was going to be 60-year anniversary, isn't it? Which is 70-year anniversary, sorry, which is a farce in itself, because it was created, the country was created by a Zionist and he funded the creation. Thus it is his fiefdom. But obviously I'm talking about Rothschild. We need to stand against this, people. We need to unite all faith, and we need to show our disgust for DJ Trump's move, and our disgust at the British government and the EU government for not actually taking any action out there, just showing their alleged disgust but not doing anything about it. I think that's wrong, it's immoral, and I think, to be honest, it's planned. It's just going to order out of chaos. They're plunging the world into chaos, but I'm wondering if they've bitten off more than they can chew this time. God bless, namaste. Thank you.